Sir. Can you please buy this bread before you go, please? Buy the bread, and then you can save my family. I'm selling any pantry items we have just to pay for my daughter's medical bills.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
Medical bills.
Yeah, we owe about like $1,000.
I just happen to have something here. Look here, take this.
Wait, 10? I'm just selling this for $5.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! God bless you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, this bread is yours. What's your name, sir?
Leonard.
Leonard. I mean, thank you for being the first person today. No one's been willing to give me the time of day, but you.
Well,
Why?
I can't understand that. You know, we need to be nicer to each other. The world is such a difficult place right now, and everything's going up. Costs are going up, and you know, medical expenses. You know, don't even start with medical expenses. I know what it was like finding money for medical treatments for my wife, and she passed away. But
I'm so sorry.
It's just so expensive, and just the everyday costs of paying for rent. Rent's going up. Food costs are going up. Everything is expensive, so it's difficult.
It is.
And I understand what people are going through, and you know, I'm having difficulties. I'm on a fixed income, Social Security, and a pension, but you know, I can always find a little bit to help somebody out, and that's what I'd like to
What's
try to
that
do.
like, living on a fixed income? Do you have to like budget really tightly?
You have to budget really tightly, and that's why, you know, I always say math skills are very important, because you need those to be able to budget.
I wish I had a good math teacher who taught me that.
Yeah, well, I hope I was a good math teacher. I tried to
Wait, what?
bring across. Yeah, I was a math teacher in junior high or middle school.
So your name was Mr. Leonard, or?
Well, Leonard Smith.
Oh, Mr. Leonard Smith. Well, thank you, Mr. Leonard. Seriously. I mean, how long did you teach for?
I taught for 15 years.
15?
You know, I was an engineer for 30 years before that.
Oh my gosh.
You know, I retired from that engineering job early, but I couldn't just sit there, and I saw there was a need, you know, to teach kids math and other skills. So I went back and I taught math in 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
8th grade
Yeah.
math. What
Yeah.
was the most difficult part of teaching 8th grade math?
Well, the most difficult part was just having kids that had such difficulties just in living, to be able to have them focus on learning. And math is, you know, can be challenging.
Oh, heck yeah.
Especially if you're hungry, if you don't have good clothing, and you're dealing with all the, you know, self-respect issues. You know, kids just don't feel good about themselves.
Wait,
And, you know, it's hard to learn.
so you're saying some of your kids would literally come in hungry and like...
Yeah, they would come in hungry,
Oh
and
my God.
you know, I would have to help them out. I would give some money to the kids so they could afford to get some food, and
You would do
I would
that?
even bring in some food for them if I thought, you know, it would help them.
But why do that? You're a teacher, not their parents. Their parents should be doing that.
I know, but the parents were having difficulties, so how are they going to do it? That was why the kids were, you know, having hunger issues, because their parents just couldn't afford food for them. So if I could help out a kid, you know, one kid at a time, the world would be a better place, and I would feel better about it.
Well, Leonard, I just want to say thank you. Like, thank you so much for being so kind. I wish more teachers were like you, that cared as much.
I don't have to be thanked. I just, you know, I just want to know that people recognize that it is important to help others. And maybe if I'm nice, other people will see, and they'll be nice to somebody. So one person at a time. You be nice, somebody else is nice, and we'll start a movement of people being nice to other people.
You said
and
you're...
the world will be a better place.
I completely agree. And making the world a better place, I mean, you said your wife passed, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
You know, she was ill, and unfortunately, she passed away. And
Is it just you?
Now it's just me.
Oh,
You know, I have friends. We get together wherever we can, try to, you know, have good times. We go places, we go to sports events and play cards and various other games. And get together and recall the good times. Try to bring back all the good memories from our lives.
And that fixed income, like, is it a lot, or do you have to budget tightly, or?
You have to budget tightly, yeah, and that's again why I say math is so important. Because it's important that you know how to budget. You need to know these math skills in order to add up your different costs and figure out what your revenue is, and you know how it's going to be distributed.
Well, is there anything that you're like struggling with, you know, with that income and stuff? Or like, when was the last time you took a vacation for yourself?
Well, it's been a long time. No, that's one of the things that's kind of a luxury. Every once in a while I get away for a short trip to California or to Utah or some places around the area. But, you know, going, you know, on a trip, a cruise or something like that, that's pretty much out of the question.
Why?
It's very expensive, and I just, you know, I'm making do with a limited amount.
So that fixed income is limited. It's more limited than you want to admit.
It's more limited. You know, I have enough for the basics,
Mm-hmm.
and it's difficult to save, and you know, you just have to, you know, just do what you can and do the best you can.
So what would happen if you got like $10,000 tomorrow? You woke up and won the lottery, or you won big at a casino.
Wow. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
You wouldn't know where to
You know,
begin?
Maybe I would plan a vacation. I would probably give some of the money away to some people who need it, to an
See, there you
organization
are,
or
being
to
kind.
other friends who are in need.
You
But,
wouldn't even take all of it for yourself?
not all of it. I'm sure I could find a use for it, but I could also help others at the same time. I wouldn't want to do it all just for myself.
See, you are so kind. Like, I don't know what I would do with your kindness. Like, without you being so generous and giving me this money, I mean, I thought I was going to be out here for hours and hours and hours, Leonard. And I was out here for over 2 hours. You're probably the 20th person I've asked for help. And you were the only one who helped me. So just from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Oh.
And that's why I got to be honest with you, Leonard. The truth is that I don't need this money because I'm not selling the bread. I'm actually giving it away for the first person who is willing to show me some kindness or some generosity. And that was you. Because the truth is, Leonard, I'm not struggling. I actually make videos for a living where I bless people who have kind and genuine hearts like yourself. Because I too want to inspire kindness. I want people to believe that what goes around comes around. And that's why I want to reward you and hopefully help others realize that it's okay to help others. I want to give you this bread.
Oh.
That's for you, Leonard.
Wow, there's something in here.
Yeah, look at it.
What is this?
That is $10,000.
$10,000?
Yeah, $10,000. That's why I asked you, what would you do with $10,000? Because that's for you. Maybe it can help with your rent.
I'm sure I could pay off some loans and, yeah, put some money away for rent and, you know, maybe even get a better apartment, because my apartment is in pretty bad shape. It's about the best that I could afford at the time, but
hopefully
I've got plumbing leaks and clogged drains and things. You know, it's just a mess. So maybe I could get a nicer apartment with some of this money.
That's all for you, Leonard. God bless you, and thank you so